slow pan.
We should tell a story. You should get closer to me because this. We should tell us. You look beautiful.
Oh.
We should tell a story.
About what?
What's our best family story? Oh, maybe I should have cared more about my appearance. Anyway. What's our best family story?
Do you think that the last living member of our family should write a book about us? Some sort of epic tale about all the garbage. But they'd be able to see. So, like, if Annie outlives us all, which is probably what's going to happen despite all of her bad karma, it's just going to be a tale about how we were so abusive to Annie.
But it's karma that you gave to her.
I didn't give anything to her. Annie has the worst karma. Karma kicks Annie's butt, like, every day.
Okay, so we should tell a story.
What story?
We should tell a story. Should we start with the famous story? The time Dad... Wait, which one? The drinking of the mouse or the eating of the raccoon?
I think we should just make up a bunch of stories.
Like what?
Okay, fine. We'll tell the mouse story.
Okay. So, he likes to keep his...
He's really cheap.
Yeah.
Super cheap.
Super cheap. So he likes to keep his sodas in the garage so that they can, because he's super cheap. And if he leaves them in the kitchen, I throw them away because I don't like them hanging around, attracting a bad element.
Bad omen.
Element.
Oh, I said omen.
Well,
I don't like them to attract ghosts, so.
Mm-hmm. So he's super cheap. So he keeps it in the garage so that I won't throw it away. And then, but it was cold, and one day he picked it up and he shook it. And
Well, it was cold outside. Yeah, it was like 30 degrees, so it was frozen. His soda was frozen.
So he thought that it was maybe a
chunk of ice.
A chunk of ice. So he's shaking it. It's not. So he's like, "Oh, put it in my car. It'll thaw out while I'm at work." And then I'll drink it then. So he gets to work and shakes it again.
Probably looking forward to that all day, don't you think?
Oh yeah.
Oh, I'm gonna get off work and have that soda omen.
Soda omen. Oh. So he goes and he drinks it's still not thawed. So he goes, puts it back in the garage, and keeps sipping at it like as it's thawing, he's drinking it, right? And finally, like after 3 days of this, he's
well, he realizes that it's warm out. It's like 70 degrees.
Yeah.
His soda shouldn't be frozen.
Yeah. So he's like, well, I don't even know what's in there. So he turns it upside down.
He probably drank the last bit of liquid he could first.
Yeah. I'm sure he did. Because that is how he is.
Odds are.
Waste not, want not. Also today, by the way...
I know it's not ice, but there's probably some soda in there.
In church today, there was a lesson on... one of the elements of the lesson was on being prepared. And he said, I don't need to have food storage. All I have to do is to have like some tuna fish and go, here, kitty, kitty, and we'll have rabbit every night. Anyway.
Mommy?
So, wait, pause. What?
Mom, somebody stole some of my candy.
Oh, that
Nobody
guy's...
stole... Okay, there's a bunch of donut holes on the table. Just go eat them all.
Okay.
That's how we do things. Anyway.
All right.
So, shakes it upside down, looks at
Wait, you were telling a story about church.
I told the story about how he's going to eat.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Can't rabbit.
Shakes it. All of a sudden he realizes, oh, that's not ice. It's a mouse.
It's a dead mouse.
Yeah. Mouse.
Well, that had been fermenting and being beat up in a can for like 3 days at least.
Yeah, 3 days. So...
But it gets better.
People think that's a great part of the story, but no, it actually gets better. First of all, he waited a week to tell me because he wanted to make sure that he didn't get sick.
As you do.
And I tried to convince him that he was
Early detection is actually nothing. They say it's everything, but it doesn't matter at all. It's best to wait a long time.
But the best part of this story is that he tried...
So he then...
Go ahead.
Yeah, so he drinks a mouse. We convince him he's sick. He's not really sick. He's fine.
Well...
He...
Wait, what?
Oh my gosh. Well, we broke it. Okay, so after he...
Oh, we're still recording. Okay.
So after he's fine,
Mhm.
he decides to catch a mouse and then roast it over a spit. So he sets up a can of soda.
No, as a lesson.
So he sets up a can of soda with mouse traps around it. His plan is to catch a mouse, roast it, and eat it, while I guess a tiny crowd of mice gather as a lesson to them to not mess with his business. Sodas, I guess.
I guess. But he did get sick a little while later, and I convinced him he had the hantavirus.
You did get a free doctor's visit out of that because the doctors just wanted to see the guy that drank the mouse.
True story.
Lab work was free. We're just gonna tell the doctor now all the time.
Seems like a good idea.
He ate 3 pine cones.
All
Can he
right.
have a free visit?
I think that was some good storytelling. Let's say goodbye.